All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second half of our doubleheader today. It'll be the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals in AFC Central matchup. Cleveland comes in at 2-1 atop the AFC Central, and the Bengals come in at 1-2, just one game back. Misty is 19-17 now, 2 games up, and she's taking the Bengals in this one. Gracie, she got the last game right. She's 16-19, 3 games under 500, and she's taking the Browns in this one. And Evil Dead is now 22-24, 2 games under 500. We'll see who he takes in this game coming up. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, for this one. The Battle of Ohio, Part 1 this season. Browns-Bengals here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the Browns and the Bengals. Welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along on this Thursday night. Evil Dead's taking the Browns. Browns at 2-1. The Bengals at 1-2 on the season. And it looks like the Bengals will kick off. Cleveland will get the ball first on a bright sunny afternoon in Cincinnati. There's the kickoff. And this will be fielded at the 4-yard line over the 10, 15, 20. Bringing it back, number 31, Lennox Freeman, out to the 26-yard line. Starting quarterback will be Garrett Green, the third-year quarterback out of West Virginia. But that question never comes up anyway, David, so I'm not worried about it. Lennox Freeman, who returned the kick, the rookie out of Wyoming. Yes, it was. That's who it was. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Green looking. Green rolls out and got hit as he threw. Garrett Green, the third-year quarterback out of West Virginia. Making the hit, Cedric Jordan, the 11th-year defensive tackle out of Winston-Salem. Second and 10 from the 26-yard line, 3 to the far side. Green in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Green fakes the handoff. Green throws downfield and overthrows an open receiver. He was looking for Miles Walker. He had a step, incomplete. Miles Walker in his 7th year out of Alabama. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 26-yard line. 4 wide for the Browns. Green in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Green looking. Green, he's going to throw deep. And it's picked off by the Bengals coming back the other way. This will be Henry Jackson on the pick as he gets taken down to the 45-yard line. Henry Jackson, the 5th-year defensive back out of Texas, picks it off for Cincinnati. So the Browns throw a pick on their first possession of the game. The Browns won their first 2 games of the season, beating the Packers and Dolphins before they lost last week. Starting quarterback, Max Johnson, the 3rd-year quarterback out of North Carolina. Cleveland lost in overtime to Indianapolis in 2 overtimes last week. And Cincinnati 1-2 on the season. They lost to the Colts in week 1. And the Bengals, looking at the schedule here, lost to the Steelers in week 2, and they finally won last week over New England. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Johnson hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger to the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. As the Bengals start in Brown territory following the pick. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Cincinnati. At the Brown 43-yard line. 3 wide to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Granger in motion. Empty backfield. Johnson throws near side and caught on the sideline by David Webb. Number 80, the 4th-year receiver out of Arizona. And that's going to be a gain down to the 37-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 1. We had an injury timeout. Browns had it first. They threw a pick. This is the Bengals opening drive. 3rd and 1 from the Brown 37-yard line. 4 wide, single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson drops back, throws near side, and caught once again by Webb down to the 29-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Tackle made by number 24, Brady Harris, the rookie out of Washington State, the defensive back. 1st and 10, Cincinnati from the Cleveland 29. 4 wide, Johnson in the shotgun. In motion is Austin. They throw to Austin in the flat, the tight end. And he picks up a yard to the 28-yard line. Nick Austin, the 13th-year tight end out of Texas. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9 from the Cleveland 28-yard line. .6:15 and counting. Here in the first quarter, no score. 4 wide, Johnson under center. Hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger makes his way to the 25. A gain of 3. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Tackle made by Jake Franklin, the defensive back, in his 4th year out of Maryland. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 3 wide to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun on 3rd down. Johnson looking, throws and caught by Nick Austin down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Bengal first down. Gets out of bounds. It'll stop the clock with 5:40 left in the first quarter. Want to remind everybody once again, I will not be on tomorrow or Saturday. We'll be back on Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern time. We'll try to get 4 games in Sunday night. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Johnson looking, throws and caught by Webb again. And Webb down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st and goal, Bengals at the 2-yard line. First and goal from the 2. Johnson in the shotgun. Granger, touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown run by Eric Granger, the 6th-year back out of UCLA. And Cincinnati on their opening drive following the interception gets a touchdown. They capitalize off the turnover. And now Luke Jones will come on for the extra point. 13th-year kicker out of Miami. Jones for the PAT. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead it 7-0. 5:04 left to play in the first quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-1 Browns, the 1-2 Bengals. The team leading the AFC Central right now is Pittsburgh. The Steelers have started the season 3-0. There's the kickoff by Jones. It'll be fielded at the 5-yard line. Bringing it back for the Browns is James Royal out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Cleveland will have it, 1st and 10. Bengals up 7-0. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Second game of our doubleheader. We will have a college football game for you tonight after this. First and 10 from the 27. Green in the shotgun. Green going to take it himself. And Garrett Green to the 30-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. Make it a gain of 4. Taylor came up, made the tackle, number 34. That's Trayon Taylor, the 7th-year safety out of Connecticut. 2nd and 6 for the Browns at their own 30-yard line. Cleveland comes out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green drops back. Green looking. Green gets sacked back at the 23-yard line by Holmes. Lacey Holmes, the 5th-year defensive end out of Houston. A loss of 7 yards back to the 23-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 13 for the Brownies. On 3rd and 13, 5 receivers wide. Green in the shotgun. Green throws, dumps it off inside, and it's caught by Royal, who gets out to the 32-yard line, well shy of the first down. He picks up only 8, and it'll bring up 4th and 5. James Royal, the 4th-year receiver, or 14th-year receiver out of North Carolina. And the Browns will have to punt. Tanner Pearson comes on to punt on 4th down. Pearson bobbles it, but gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 21-yard line. The fair catch by Mark Lewis, the rookie out of Tennessee. 3:32 left to play in the first quarter. Bengals up 7-0. They have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Max Johnson, the quarterback. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Johnson looking, throws underneath, and caught by Austin. Out to the 25, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. We like to call him Maximum Johnson, 3rd-year quarterback out of North Carolina. On 2nd and 5, 4 receivers set wide. Johnson under center. Johnson looking. Johnson rolls out, and Johnson got hit as he tried to throw. Incomplete. The pressure was put on by the linebacker, Kerry Randolph, in his 9th year out of Ole Miss. 3rd and 5 for the Bengals at their own 25-yard line. 3:03 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson in the shotgun. Granger in motion. Empty backfield now. Johnson looking. Johnson throws. Not sure who that was to. It was caught, though, by number 82. Trying to see who that is. That's Jackson Perry, the rookie tight end out of South Carolina. A gain of just 2. Be 4th and 3. And the Bengals will punt. Zach Everett back to punt in his 2nd year out of Michigan. Gets the punt away. From the 31-yard line on the return, this is Lennox Freeman out to the 43-yard line. Remains a 7-0 ball game in favor of the Bengals with 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. We're in the last weekend of September. We'll start week 5 in October. We'll start October week 5, I should say. 1st and 10. Green in the gun. Green looking. Green throws near side and caught by Miles Walker out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 6. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. Walker in his 7th year out of Alabama. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 2nd and 4 for the Browns at their own 48. Green in the gun. Green looking. Green throws and dumps it off. Caught underneath by Thad Underwood, the rookie out of Tennessee, the tight end. A gain of 8. And that'll be a first down for the Browns in Bengal territory at the 44-yard line. 1:42 and counting. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Green looking. Green rolls out. Green gets sacked. Nathan Langford on the sack. And that's going to be a loss of 10 yards. Langford, the 12th year defensive end out of LSU. A loss of 10 to bring up 2nd and 20. The Battle of Ohio. The Browns at 2-1. The Bengals at 1-2. Their first meeting of the season. They'll play in Cincinnati, or they'll play in Cleveland later in the year. 4 wide for the Browns, 2nd and 20. Green under center. Green, they pitch to the running back. That's Marion Tubbs, and he gets hit for a 6-yard loss by Langford. Langford was in there quickly. And the Browns are going backwards. It'll be 3rd and 26 for Cleveland at their own 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws outside and caught down the sideline by Thad Underwood out to the 49. He got 11 yards back. Kim Phillips came up, made the tackle. Phillips, the 5th-year defensive back out of Duke, but he's shy of the marker. It'll be 4th and 15. And the Browns will punt. Tanner Pearson back to punt. Pearson's punt is away. And it goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 Cincinnati, and they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. We've had a pretty good crowd tonight for a Thursday overall. It's usually a hard night, but been a decent crowd. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Johnson looking. Johnson rolls out and throws downfield, and it's caught. David Webb, between 2 Brown defenders, caught it at the 44-yard line. That's going to be a 34-yard gain to the Cleveland 44-yard line. 1st down, Cincinnati. I don't know how he caught that, but he did. Will they get the playoff in time? First quarter clock is winding down, and they don't. At the end of 1, Bengals lead it 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Back here at Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Brown 44-yard line. Johnson back to throw. Johnson throws near side and caught on the sideline by Kedrick Mosley, number 84. Actually, Chris Palmer, I'm sorry. Chris Palmer, the rookie out of Florida. Down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And now they want to review this. Cleveland has called for a review. Chris Palmer, the rookie. Did he get both feet in? Can't really tell there. Here's a better look. That first one's in. The second one, I think they have a case. They may overturn that. And they have. They ruled that Palmer, that second foot touched the line. It'll be 2nd and 10 Bengals from the Brown 44-yard line. 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws underneath. Caught by Palmer again. Down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 9. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Early on, the Bengals had the Browns on the ropes, so to speak. 4 wide, 3rd down. Johnson under center. Johnson fakes the handoff, rolls out. Johnson throws, dumps it off to Nick Austin, the tight end, down to the 24-yard line, a gain of 11. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. First down, Bengals. Fresh set of downs with 7:10 left in the half. 5 wide, empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun from the Brown 24-yard line. Johnson looking. Johnson throws near side and caught on the near side by Ryder Hicks down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 4. Tackle made by Jake Franklin, the defensive back. Ryder Hicks, the second-year receiver out of Oregon. 2nd and 6 for the Bengals at the Brown 20-yard line. 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson drops back, throws, and caught by the tight end, Austin, down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 10 yards, and that'll be a Bengal first down. They keep the drive motoring. 6:15 and counting here in the first half. Just outside the 10, they get a first down at about the half-yard line. 4 wide, Johnson in the shotgun. Austin in motion, Johnson looking. Johnson throws, caught, touchdown. He was in. Ryder Hicks, a 10-yard touchdown catch just across the goal line. And the Bengals go up 13-0. They said he broke the plane with the football. And now Luke Jones will come on for the extra point. Jones for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bengals lead it 14-0 here in the second quarter. Let's see who they play next week. Next week, Cincinnati will play at the LA Chargers. And Cleveland next week will host the Minnesota Vikings. They're singing the Bengal touchdown song. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it in my headsets. 6 minutes left in the half. Bengals up 14-0. Luke Jones will kick off. This will be fielded at the 7-yard line. Bringing it back is James Royal. And Royal crosses the 30 to the 31. Not a bad return. And that's where the Browns will have it. Down by 2 scores with 5:55 left to play here in the first half. Garrett Green, the quarterback, in his 3rd year out of West Virginia. 1st and 10. Green calling an audible. Green drops back. Green throws outside and caught. Making the catch, number 85. That's Mike Mueller, the 8th-year tight end out of Michigan. A gain of 3 out to the 35-yard line. He's 2nd and 7. Browns come out. Green in the shotgun on 2nd down. Green drops back. Green throws and caught by Thad Underwood, the rookie tight end, out to the 44-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9 and a Cleveland first down. 5:20 and counting here in the first half. Bengals up 14-0. In the offset eye, Green under center, 1st and 10. Green hands off to Marion Tubbs, and Tubbs picks up a yard. The 7th year back out of Florida State. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 46. .452 and counting. On 2nd and 9, Green hands off to Lennox Freeman, and Freeman crosses midfield to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8. It's going to bring up 13 inches. The rookie out of Wyoming, Lennox Freeman. 3rd and inches from the 46-yard line. On 3rd down, Green under center. Green hands off to Tubbs, picks up the 1st down, gets the yard out to the 45-yard line, keeps the drive alive. 1st and 10, Cleveland. On 1st and 10 from the Bengal 45, Green under center, single back, hands off to Tubbs, and Tubbs back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Tackle made by the linebacker, number 55, Kevin Wilson, in his 8th year out of Maryland. 2nd and 10 from the Bengal 45-yard line, 3:45 and counting here in the first half. 5 wide for the Browns. Green in the shotgun, empty backfield. Green looking. Green, he's going to fire it deep. He's got a man caught by Alex Hayes down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 32 yards. Alex Hayes, the journeyman wide receiver, he's played for the Falcons, Jaguars, Dolphins, and now he's on the Browns. And the Cardinals. And we don't use the Jags and Cardinals anymore. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Browns trying to make it a one-possession game. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 13. Green in the shotgun, single back. Green throws quickly and caught by Underwood. And Thad Underwood down to the 9, a gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. 3 minutes and counting here in the first half. On 2nd down, 4 wide, Green in the shotgun. Green pump fakes, Green throws, and caught by Royal. And James Royal down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. 2.5 minutes left. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 3rd and 1. Green in the shotgun. Green looking, throws, caught by Underwood. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-yard touchdown catch by Thad Underwood, the rookie out of Tennessee. And the Browns get back in it, 14-6. And now Zach Milholland will come on for the extra point, the rookie out of Oregon. Milholland for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead is now 14-7. 2:14 left to play here in the first half. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Well, the Bengals have plenty of time to score again before halftime. If you missed our earlier game, the Lions beat the Buccaneers 23-20 in double overtime. Kickoff is fielded by Ryder Hicks at the 7, brings it out to the 26-yard line. First down, Bengals. Max Johnson comes back out to lead the offense. 2:10 left in the half. We'll probably have the 2-minute warning after this play. Once again, we'll be off tomorrow and Saturday. We'll be back on Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern, maybe even earlier. Check your local listings. First and 10 from the 26-yard line. Johnson hands off to Granger, who doesn't get far. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. That's the Ohio River out there. Covington, Kentucky across the river. 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Green looking. Or not Green. I called the wrong quarterback. Johnson. It's a gain of 5 as he gets it out to the receiver there. Making the catch was number 86. That was Nick Austin. 3rd and 5 for the Bengals. 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Johnson in trouble. Throws. Gets it out to Ryder Hicks. Picks up the first down out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 8. Keeps the clock moving. 1:19 and counting. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. .110 and counting. Neither team has taken a timeout. They have 3. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws. One-handed catch by David Webb out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Bengals take a timeout with 54 seconds left in the half. He reached back for it. David Webb, a one-handed catch. In his 4th year out of Arizona. 2nd and 3 from their own 46-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. It's a blitz. And Johnson has to hurry the throw. He had a linebacker in his face, number 50, Cameron Wright, in his 7th year out of Oregon. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 46-yard line. Bengals come out 4 wide. Johnson under center. Waldo in the house. Johnson back. Johnson throws, and it's caught by Webb out to the 48. They cross midfield. And that'll be a gain of 6, and that'll be a first down. Surprised they're not taking a timeout. They still have 2 timeouts. We're down to 30 seconds. Now we're down to 21 seconds. Johnson in the shotgun. Poor clock management by the Bengals here. Granger in motion. Down to 12 seconds. They have 2 timeouts. Johnson looking, throws, and caught down the sideline. That's Palmer, Chris Palmer, all the way down to the 22-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 26. Antonio Gibson finally ran him out of bounds, the 7th-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Palmer had enough sense to get out of bounds, 5 seconds. And now the Bengals can try a field goal. Luke Jones, this will be from 39 to make it a 2-score game going into halftime. Kick is up. And it's good. Bengals go up 17-7. Well, they do have a 2-minute drill, but it's not as good as 19. It's kind of a half-hearted. It's better than 26 that has no 2-minute drill whatsoever. Bengals up by 10, 17-7. 2 seconds left in the half. Luke Jones will probably kick it through the end zone. He does. Touchback. And the Browns will have it at the 30-yard line. 2 seconds left. Let's see what Garrett Green does. We're 2 seconds away from halftime. The Bengals up 17-7. Browns come out. They're going to try a Hail Mary. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green looking. Green, he's going to throw underneath. And it's caught by Underwood across midfield, but we go to halftime. Halftime score, the Bengals 17, the Browns 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We get set to start the second half. The Bengals lead the Browns 17-7. The Browns come in at 2-1. The Bengals at 1-2. Cincinnati will get the opening kickoff. Zach Milholland will kick off for the Browns. From the 3-yard line on the return, this will be number 35. This is Mark Lewis on the return, the rookie out of Tennessee. Lewis brings it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the Bengals will have it, up by 10. Bengals can make this a 3-score game if they get a touchdown. Max Johnson in his third year out of North Carolina. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes already. 1st and 10, 4 wide, single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson in trouble now, rolls out, and Johnson's going to get taken down to the 15-yard line, a loss of 8. Sack made by number 99. That's Joshua Viles, the rookie out of Illinois, the defensive end on the sack. And that'll bring up 2nd and 18. I do have a college game later for you tonight. After this game is over, we'll see who it is. It'll be Miami at North Carolina. On 2nd and 18. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Johnson throws, and it's caught by Nick Austin out to the 21-yard line. A gain of 7. Cam Wright on the tackle. The linebacker will be 3rd down. 3rd and 11 from the 21-yard line. Four wide for the Bengals. Johnson rolls out, breaks a tackle. Johnson's going to take off. And Max Johnson to the 31-yard line. He's going to be shy of the marker, a 10-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 1. And the Bengals are going to have to punt. On 4th down, Zach Everett will come on to punt. Gets the punt away. From the 23-yard line, bringing it back for the Browns on the return is Lennox Freeman out to the 37-yard line. Browns down by 10. They can make it a 1-score game again. Misty has said goodnight at 9:16 for those playing at home. First and 10, Cleveland. Green, a quarterback keeper around the outside, and Green to the 40-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Catching up to him, making the tackle, was Taylor Holmes, the third-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Second and 6 for the Browns. Everybody in tight. Green hands off to Marion Tubbs around the outside. Tubbs picks up 3 to the 43-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. 5:45 and counting here in the third quarter. On 3rd down, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun on 3rd and 3. Green looking. throws down the middle and caught by Underwood to the 49. A gain of 6, and that'll be a Cleveland first down. The rookie, Thad Underwood, with the catch. First and 10 for the Browns at their own 49-yard line. Calling an audible now. Green throws underneath, and it's dropped. He was trying to get it out to Alex Hayes. He couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Jay from Timu in the house. How you doing, Jay? Welcome into Jammin' Sports. We're in the third quarter of this one. Bengals up 17-7. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Green in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Green looking. Green throws, and Underwood out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. The Browns at 2-1. The Bengals at 1-2 on the season so far. 3rd and 1 for the Browns. Single back, Green in the shotgun from the Bengal 42-yard line. Green hands off to Tubbs, and Marion Tubbs breaks a tackle and barely gets the first down, a gain of 2 yards. First down, Browns. So Jay from Timu, where are you from in this great land of ours? Jammin' Sports is located in Nashville. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Green in the gun, 1st and 10. Green hands off to Lennox Freeman, and Freeman down to the 26, a gain of 14 for the rookie out of Wyoming. First down, Browns. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Browns trying to get back in this, make it a one-possession game. 4 wide, Green under center. Fakes the handoff. Green looking. He's got all day. Throws and just throws it away. Well, he had Miles Walker in the back end zone, but it was knocked away by Henry Jackson. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Cleveland now at the Bengal 26-yard line. Four wide for the Browns. Green in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Green looking. Green throws underneath and caught. No, Miles dropped it. Incomplete. He took a pretty good hit from Henry Jackson. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Browns. Even a field goal will make it a one-possession game. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the Bengal 26-yard line. They draw everybody in. Green under center. Green looking. Throws and caught by Underwood. Turns the corner, and Thad Underwood down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 25. And a Cleveland first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The rookie tight end out of Tennessee, Thad Underwood, with the catch. He's their first-round draft pick for the Browns. 1st and goal from the 1. Browns come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws, and it's caught. No, it's not. I thought it was. Marion Tubbs couldn't hold on. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. He should have had that one. On 2nd and goal, Garrett Green, the quarterback, under center. Green looking. Green rolls out, and Green in trouble. Just throws it away into the first row. Be 3rd and goal from the 1. Somebody got a souvenir. 2:53 left to play here in the third quarter. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. In the offset eye, Green under center. Green to Tubbs. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marion Tubbs, a 1-yard touchdown run. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And the Browns have made it a 17-13 game. And now Zach Milholland, the rookie out of Oregon, will come on for the point after. Milholland for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bengals lead is 17-14. Nice drive by Cleveland. 2:51 left to play here in the third quarter. Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have North Carolina and the University of Miami up next. College football. We're in week 11 of our college football sim season. We'll have the college football playoffs right around the corner. Milholland will kick off from the 5-yard line. On the return this time, this will be Mark Lewis again, out to the 27-yard line. Max Johnson, the quarterback, comes back out. 1st and 10 Bengals. They'll have it at their own 27-yard line. The Bengals will play at the Chargers next week, and the Browns will return home to take on the Vikings. 5 wide, empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Johnson back to throw. Throws downfield, caught by Nick Austin at the 32-yard line, a gain of 5. Cam Wright, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bengals. 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Four wide for Cincinnati. Single back. Johnson under center. Johnson fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws back across the other way. Granger, it bounced off him. He couldn't catch it. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Stops the clock with 2:17 left in the third. Three to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. 3rd down. Johnson looking. Johnson throws, and it's caught. Making the catch is Chris Palmer, out to the 39, a gain of 7. He caught it between several Browns. It was a great pass by Johnson. 1st and 10 Bengals. 2 minutes now left to play in the third quarter. Cincinnati up 17-14. Johnson in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Johnson drops back. Johnson in trouble now. Johnson gets sacked back at the 27-yard line. A loss of 12 yards. Sack made by Melvin Austin, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Washington State. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 22 for Cincinnati. 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Bengals come out 5 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. 2nd and 22. Johnson looking, in trouble, and tries to dump it off to Chris Palmer. Incomplete. He short hopped it. He felt the pressure. It'll be 3rd and 22 now for the Bengals. Back at their own 27-yard line. 1:17 left in the third quarter. Bengals holding on to a 3-point lead. Bengals come out 4 wide, single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson. They try a draw play to Granger. That goes nowhere. In fact, they lose a yard as Cam Wright, the linebacker, makes the tackle. Wright in his 7th year out of Oregon. It'll be 4th down. Bengals will have to punt, and the Browns are going to have a chance to tie this one up or take the lead. As we're coming up on a minute left here in the third quarter. Zach Everett back to punt for Cincinnati. Everett gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 33-yard line by Lennox Freeman. 1st and 10 for the Browns. 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Browns will start at their own 33-yard line. Browns trying to come back and go to 3-1 on the season. Three wide to the far side. Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Green hands off to Freeman. And Lennox Freeman out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 40 seconds left. Browns come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. 2nd and 3. Green hands off to Freeman. And Lennox Freeman out to the 41-yard line. A gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. But that might do it for the first quarter or third quarter here. Will they get the playoff in time? I don't think they will. At the end of 3. Bengals lead it 17-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium. We go to the fourth quarter. Bengals lead at 17-14. 3rd and 2 for the Browns at their own 41. Single back. Green draws back. Green, they pick up the blitz. Green looking, throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Browns did a great job picking up the blitz on that one. Green wants to go for it. Let's see what the Browns do here. They'll punt. I think that's a smart thing. Tanner Pearson back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to bounce into the end zone. Touchback. 1st and 10 for the Bengals now at their own 20-yard line. 7:49 left to play. Here in the fourth quarter, Bengals up by 3. Bengals trying to get to 500 with a win. That'd be 2-2. The Browns would drop to 2-2 if they lose. Steelers are 3-0, leading this division. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson fakes the handoff. Looking. Now Johnson's going to take off, and he doesn't go far. In fact, he'll lose a yard back to the 19-yard line. Tackle was made by number 99. That's Joshua Viles, the rookie out of Illinois. 7:27 and counting. 2nd and 11 for the Bengals at their own 19. 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger to the 23-yard line. A gain of 4 yards will bring up 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down for Cincinnati right here. 3rd and 7 at their own 23. Up by 3. Browns trying to get a stop. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. And now they shift. It's going to be 5 wide now. Empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Johnson throws, and it's caught by Ryder Hicks. And they're going to say he's down about a half yard shy of the marker. Cam Wright came over and made the tackle. It'll be 4th and inches. I think the Bengals got a bad spot on that one. However, they'll have to punt. Zach Everett will come on 4th down. Everett gets the punt away. From the 30-yard line on the return is Lennox Freeman out to the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland, they can tie it up with a field goal or take the lead with a touchdown. 6:18 left. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Garrett Green, the third-year quarterback out of West Virginia, at the helm, number 6. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Green under center. Green looking. Green throws and caught by Alex Hayes all the way out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 16. the journeyman wide receiver Alex Hayes in his 14th year out of Alabama. It'd be easier to tell you who he has not played for than to go through the list of teams he's played for. Kim Phillips on the tackle for the Bengals. Phillips, the 5th-year defensive back out of Duke. Under 6 minutes on the clock. 1st and 10 Browns at their own 46. Green in the gun. Green to Tubbs, and Marion Tubbs to the 49-yard line, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 5:40 and counting. Browns come out 4 wide, single back. Green in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. Green throws down the middle and caught by Underwood. Not Lawson. Thad Underwood down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 16. Lawson Underwood plays for the Vikings. First down, Cleveland at the Bengal 35-yard line. A field goal ties it up, but you know they want a touchdown. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in regulation. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Green looking. Green throws near side, and it's caught by Royal down to the 27-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8. James Royal. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Browns at the Bengal 27. Clock continues to move. 4 wide, but they're in tight. Green under center. Single back. Calling an audible. Green drops back. Throws underneath and caught by Royal again down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll be a Cleveland first down. That'll move the chains. 4:20 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Bengal 19. Everybody in tight, just one receiver set wide. Green hands off to Tubbs up the middle, and Marion Tubbs to the 12. A gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Under 4 minutes left. On 2nd and 3, 4 receivers set wide. Single back, Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws near side, and it's caught by Freeman down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 7. Lennox Freeman. 1st and goal for the Browns at the Bengal 5. He went out of bounds. That stops the clock with 3:34 left. Cleveland comes out 4 wide, single back, Green in the gun. Green looking. Green throws, and it bounced off of Freeman. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on. He was well covered, though, by the linebacker, Kevin Wilson. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. 3 to the far side. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws and caught by Freeman. A 5-yard touchdown catch by Lennox Freeman. And the Browns take the lead for the first time. They go up 20-17. And they can make it a 4-point game with the extra point. The Browns have battled all the way back to take a 20-17 lead. Evil Dead likes that. And now Zach Milholland for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Browns lead by 4, 21-17. With 3:27 left to play in regulation. The Bengals, they need a touchdown now. They're down by 4. That was a nice drive by Cleveland. Milholland will kick off for the Browns. Once again, we'll be off tomorrow and Saturday. We'll be back on Sunday, 6 Eastern time, maybe earlier. We'll figure it out. There's the kick from the 4-yard line on the return for the Bengals. Number 35, Mark Lewis, the rookie out of Tennessee, out to the 29-yard line. Max Johnson comes back out. Browns up by 4, 3:22 left. Can the Bengals rally? Let's see. Four wide for Cincinnati. Johnson in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Johnson back to throw. Throws down the middle and caught by Granger. Picks up 7 out to the 36-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Clock is moving. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. We're in the 4th quarter. 5 wide, empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws down the sideline. Jump ball incomplete. He was looking for Chris Palmer. He was well covered along the sideline by number 24. That's Brady Harris, the rookie out of Washington State. 3rd and 3 for the Bengals now at their own 36-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Johnson throws far side and caught by Nick Austin out to the 43. A gain of 7 and a 1st down for the Bengals. That'll stop the clock with 2:42 left. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws and it's caught by Nick Austin out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 as they cross midfield. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Bengals in Brown territory. The Bengals need a touchdown to retake the lead. 2:23 and counting. 4 wide but in tight. Johnson under center. 2nd and 1. Johnson to Granger. No, he fakes it. Johnson throws to Granger in the flat, turns upfield, and gets out to the 41. A gain of 6, and that'll be another Bengal 1st down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and 10 from the Brown 41-yard line. 4 wide. They shift, and it's still going to be 4 wide, though. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson throws underneath and caught by David Webb to the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards to be 2nd and 6. Clock is moving. 1:49 and counting. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Bengals down by 4. They come out 4 wide, single back. They shift. Now it's going to be 5 wide. Empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson throws underneath and it's caught by Austin out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's going to bring it up 3rd and 2. Clock continues to move. 1:10. 3rd and 2 from the Brown 33-yard line. Johnson looking. Johnson throws underneath and caught by Granger out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 7. And that'll be a Bengal 1st down. And the Bengals take a timeout with 1 minute left in regulation. Down 21-17. A field goal does the Bengals no good. They need a touchdown. 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Johnson looking. Throws and is caught by Nick Austin down to the 26-yard line. Down to the 9-yard line, I'm sorry. And that'll be a gain of 17 yards. 1st and goal, Bengals at the 9. Nice drive by Cincinnati. We're down. They took a timeout. They have 1 left. 54 seconds left. 1st and goal from the Cleveland 9. 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. 1st and goal. Johnson looking. Johnson looking. Johnson's going to take off. He's got the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run by Max Johnson, the third-year quarterback out of North Carolina. And the Bengals go up 23-21. Boy, can we have another overtime? It's setting itself up nicely for overtime again. Luke Jones will come on for the extra point. This one's gone back and forth. It's been a good game. And now Luke Jones for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bengals lead at 24-21 with 49 seconds left. The Browns have all 3 of their timeouts. All they have to do is get in the field goal range. And they can force overtime. We already had one overtime game today, a double overtime game, as the Lions beat the Buccaneers earlier today, 23-20. That game is on YouTube if you want to go check it out. Luke Jones will kick off from the 4-yard line. On the return, this is Freeman. And Lennox Freeman out to the 30-yard line. 44 seconds left. The Browns need about 40 yards to get in the field goal range. Garrett Green, some highlights. Green, that was the touchdown earlier to Freeman and the touchdown to Underwood. Bengals lead it by a score of 24-21 with 44 seconds left. Browns with all 3 of their timeouts. Browns come out, 3 to the near side. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Green fakes the handoff, throws it over Underwood's head. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. The Browns still need about 40 yards to get to field goal range. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Four wide. Green in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Green looking. Green throws and caught by Underwood out to the 36. Browns take a timeout. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. 37 seconds left. Bengals up by 3. Bengals trying to hang on and get to 2 and 2. Browns come out. Single back. Green in the shotgun on 3rd down. Green looking. Green in trouble now. Can't take a sack, and he does. Nathan Langford back at the 25-yard line. It'll be 4th down. And the Browns, why aren't they taking a timeout? Some poor clock management. They should have took a timeout. We're down to 12 seconds. Green looking. Green. He's going to fire it deep down the sideline. He's got a man. Incomplete. And it's a turnover on downs. The Bengals will take over. And the Bengals are going to hang on and win this 24-21. The Browns will probably call a timeout here. But the Bengals are going to go to 2 and 2, and the Browns are going to drop to 2 and 2. In the victory formation, Johnson will take a knee. As the Browns take a timeout. Evil Dead went 0 and 2 tonight. He's just not having a good year. Evil Dead's going to be 22 and 25. Browns still have a timeout. MVP, I'm going to give it to Max Johnson, the quarterback. They take a knee. Browns take their final timeout. Another quarterback. The Bengals are now 2-2. The Browns are 2-2. This should be the last snap of the game. College football up next. And that will do it. Your final score, Cincinnati 24, Cleveland 21. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. College football up next.